Hey everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be using the new Enchanted by Nature Fairies pack to create Tinkerbell and the Pixie Hollow Fairies in The Sims 4. And I am so excited to use this new pack. I am filming this on July 10th, so the first day it came out. And we're going to start here by making Tinkerbell. And despite her cute appearance, Tinkerbell is very sassy, feisty, stubborn, and hot-tempered. However, despite her rough exterior, at her core, Tinkerbell is devoted and loyal to those she loves and will eventually come to terms with those she initially resents. And Tinkerbell is a tinker or maker fairy, specializing in creating things, woodworking, things like that. I want her to have like a yellow bun. I don't hate this one perhaps. Or maybe even this one is kind of cute. Okay, wait. Maybe we can do this one. She does have more of that like yellowish hair. I just think it's really ugly. And then let's see if we can't put a blue bow in there. Okay, yes, we have this one that we can do in like the baby blue. I do want to go in and make her a fairy here. So we'll go in and do her regular form and then add her wings. Let's throw some makeup on her. I'm thinking like a shiny eyeshadow, but we can really tone the opacity down like that. For her cheeks, I do see Tinkerbell with like a decent amount of blush. Like I like this cute one that goes across her nose. And then for lips, hers are pretty red. Like honestly, I like this. We can go down and try to get a green dress. I don't have exact CC for this because I thought it would be boring. I'm not maybe against this dress. Ooh, or actually, let's go with this one, I think. And then for shoes, she has like the cute green ones with the little puff ball on them. I think if we can even just get green flats, I will be content with that. Okay, we can maybe do these. And then let's get wings on her. Also, this is my first time using the wing tool, so I guess we will see. And it looks like Tinkerbell has like clear-ish blue wings, and they're like long and pointy. Okay, let's go with these for Tinkerbell. And she keeps flapping them, so I can't tell. Right now they're all clear, but they kind of change in the light. Hers do have that tint of blue in them though. We can go into wing paint mode, and I might just do this air of blue over them. Okay, we'll maybe do these so they're clear with like the blue accents. I think that's really pretty. I also love how many wing options there are in this game. I was really not expecting that. So then we'll go back into her normal form and make our fun Tinkerbell. And I think I still want to keep the hair up in a bun, but I like something like this. And then for an outfit, I'm thinking we get pants first, and I want her in pants. I feel like Tinkerbell has more of that like tomboy type aesthetic. That's what I'm going to be going with anyway. Okay, wait, these pants are kind of cute actually. Ooh, wait, let's do these pants. They're a little dark though. We do have them in that lighter green. Let's do this and then keep her in probably a green top if we can find something that matches. I kind of like this. Actually, I feel like this tank top is cute on her. We can give her these green like high top Converse. And then for accessories, I want her to have a few bracelets. And I actually kind of like these. I feel like maybe that's stuff she could have made. We can maybe put the green rings on her. And then up here for makeup, I feel like usually I try to do pretty muted makeup, but I think with the fairies, we can go a little bit more like extreme. Like we could do this eyeshadow here with a sparkly liner, a pinky blush, and again, like a red lip. And then I do think we could go earrings. We could give her the flower hat, but we won't. Again, I want it to be something that looks like she could have made it. Like these earrings are definitely giving Tinkerbell to me. Ooh, or maybe we'll do these little like sparkly ones. I feel like those could also kind of be a nod to like Peter Pan and fairy dust. We have some new like really pretty necklaces that came with the Enchanted by Nature pack. I actually think I might give her this one. And then that is going to be our second outfit for Tinkerbell. I think she's turning out really cute. I love the fairy form with the wings and how they still show up in her other outfit. And then we will make Silver Mist, who is a water fairy. And Silver Mist is delightfully offbeat and has an upbeat way of looking at everything. She's a free spirit spirit who often listens to her heart more than her head, and she's an easygoing and shy soul who's eager to please and makes friends easily. And Silvermist was definitely always my favorite fairy. She does have more of this like blue-black hair, and I want it to be long and straight, but with some volume. I just think being a water fairy is so cool, and I just thought she was so beautiful. I don't hate this hair for her. Maybe we'll do this for Silvermist's first hair, or this. Let's do this for Silvermist's first hair. She's got a light like purple eyeshadow on, like that, and then we can throw on a little liner. I think a little pink blush is cute for her, and then it looks like she has more of a pink lip. And I'm low-key feeling more of like a glossy one for Silvermist. Maybe like that. And then we'll go in and get a blue dress for her.
Got some blue going on.
Her dress does kind of look like waves at the end of it. Like, I think this is pretty, but it's a little basic. Ooh, okay. What about this where it has some of like the ruffle like her dress has? And then she also has blue little flats on. Let's do these, I think. So then we'll also go through and make her a fairy and create her wings. A lot of them have similar wings, but I don't want to give them all like the exact same ones. I kind of maybe like these for Silvermist. And she is another one where clear and blue are the colors of her wings. So we can do those for her. Oh my gosh, I think she looks so pretty. And then for our outfit, I still want really long hair for her. But I also think waves could maybe be pretty since she is the water fairy. Ooh, what about this with the braid? I could totally see Silvermist rocking that. Or maybe this for Silvermist. I think this is really pretty, just kind of tucked back like that. We could maybe give her clips so it's like it's held back in place there. For bottoms, I feel like a long flowy skirt could be pretty for Silvermist. Kind of cottagecore-y, kind of water illusioned. Ooh, what do we think of this? I feel like this is very water. If we can get a shirt that looks nice with it, that might be the move. We could do the butterfly top, although what is it doing to the back of her? We could do like a paler blue tank top, maybe. Okay, what about this? I feel like it blends pretty well, actually. And it has that more cottagecore-y like aesthetic. Or do we do it with a top that we're very clearly not trying to match? Like maybe we do this one so it matches more of the bottom. Let's do that. For shoes, I think it could be cute to give her like some lace-up ones or ballet slippers, something like this maybe. Ooh, actually, let's do those. For accessories, is it cute if we give her like the anchor bracelet? Because water, why does it look like that on her? Maybe we'll just do these in blue. We can do the matching rings. And then we'll go up and do her makeup. I think we can try to stay purple eyeshadow. I don't know if that's really going to be our move here. Like, I think the blue is just so much prettier. We can go very like monochromatic for her. We can do a light liner, a light blush. And again, I think like a pink lipstick. I kind of like this one. Like maybe that for Silvermist. As far as earrings go, I feel like these ones are pretty and they kind of look like bubbles perhaps. And then as far as necklaces go, we could do this with the blue gem. Okay, yeah, and then that will be our version of Silvermist. I am obsessed with her. And then we can go back and see her regular outfit and here in fairy form. All right, so next we have Iridessa, and Iridessa is a kind and friendly but extremely worrisome fairy. Thanks to her many friends being reckless and lacking foresight, she has a lot to worry about, but is able to push through with her perky and energetic demeanor. So while I was scrolling, I found this hair for Iridessa that I think is just perfect up in the cute bun, and she is a light fairy in a dress that looks like a sunflower, and so I already know we are not getting that exact dress, but if we could just get something pretty and yellow and close, I'll be okay with that. Okay, wait, like this is pretty on her. Okay, wait, what if we did the polka dots instead of the sunflower? That's kind of cute. Maybe we'll do that. And then she has like strappy yellow sandals on. Oh my gosh, and these ones have little butterflies on them. We're for sure doing that. We can go in and do her makeup, like a gold colored eye. Like I think that is really, really pretty. Some blush. And then kind of like Silvermist, she also has a more like neutral pink lip. Okay, like I think that is super cute. And then we'll go into her fairy form. and do her wings. Hers seem maybe a little taller. Like maybe we could do these for Iridessa. Oh my gosh, I love when they fly. It's so cute. Okay, so let's do a bunch of clear with the little hints of blue in there for whatever reason that they all have. And then that will be our first look for Iridessa. And then we can go into her party wear. This is not what I want her to wear. And we'll go in and find her another cute hair. I kind of like this bun on her maybe. Or I kind of like this in like the lower bun. That's pretty. Maybe we'll do that. And then she's light and energetic, so I'm thinking either shorts or a little skirt. Like, I think a standard skirt like this is actually really cute. Again, if we can find a top that works. I don't hate this, like, bee-looking top. Ooh, wait, okay, maybe let's do this. That's cute on her. For shoes, I kind of like these with the little flowers on them. I feel like those are giving fairy vibes. We can do yellow fingernails. I'd love to do a gold bracelet, like this one. And I like this like shiny gold ring since she is the light fairy. For earrings, I kind of want to do the lightning bolts again because of her being the light fairy. Ooh, but we have these ones that look like the sun. Maybe we'll do those instead. We can throw on like a pretty gold necklace. And then for makeup, I think this eyeshadow is just gorgeous. I was thinking about it for her. We can throw on the light liner, some blush, and a glossy lip like that. And then that will be our outfit here for Iridessa. And she might actually be my favorite so far. And then here we have her in her little fairy form. Super cute. And then we can move on to Rosetta. And Rosetta is a garden fairy who's somewhat mature, gives advice, and can also be kind of fussy. She doesn't do mud. She loves to look pretty, and she authentically tries to be helpful to the other fairies. If this was a little longer, I would maybe like it for Rosetta. Okay, I think this hair is like perfect for Rosetta. And even though I use it all the time, I don't think I've used this hair in a minute. For makeup, we'll do like a pink eyeshadow like that. We can throw a little eyeliner on her, a little bit of blush. And then she has a bit more of a matte, like pinkish red lipstick. Kind of like that. And then for her outfit, we have a pink dress, another one that kind of looks like a flower. I think a lot of them do that. Although she is the garden fairy, so I guess that extra makes sense here. I really like this shade of pink. Okay, wait, maybe we can do this that has the flower on it. And then she's wearing like brownish pink sandals. Honestly, kind of like these. I don't like though that this dress is like buzzing out right there. Okay, wait, what if we did this dress? It's a little bit basic, but I do think the bottom and like the texture on it looks like more of a flower. I was also just thinking about it and I want these girls to have nails on all of their outfits. So I'm going to just go through and add that. And then we can go through and add Rosetta's fairy form. And again, all their wings are so similar. I don't want to have to repeat. We could maybe do these for her. Actually, let's do these ones for Rosetta. And we can do clear, but make the accents pink. That does seem to look a little bit more like hers. Okay, so then she's got her little fairy wings on there. And so with this version of Rosetta done, we can go into her party wear. And I want her hair to be like beautiful. Like I actually really like this one maybe for her. But I feel like she would put in more effort to have it like styled a very specific way. Okay, wait, maybe let's do this. It's medium length. It's styled. I feel like it's very Rosetta. We'll come down first and do her fit. And I'm looking for, like, she is the garden fairy, but I feel like she has this more like feminine aesthetic. Okay, wait, this skirt is beautiful and it has flowers on it and she's the garden fairy. Let's see if we can get a pink top. There's a lot going on in the skirt, so maybe we try to be simple with our top. Okay, wait, what do we think of this top? It matches like the strings in there. I think it's really pretty on her. Ooh, but I do really like this top for her. Okay, wait, stop. I actually think this is really cute. And then we can get some pink shoes. I really want her to be in heels. Maybe these. I don't love how light they are, but I love the flower on the back. Or stop it. What about these with the butterflies on the back? None of the pinks are like matching. Well, we could do like the black and the darker pink. I think we do that because it's so cute. I kind of like this cats and dogs bracelet, as weird as that is. And maybe we can stick like the little corsage on that side since she is the nature fairy. And then I think we even just double down on the butterflies and give her those rings. Stop! I love her. I think we can do these rose earrings with the rose necklace. You guys, shut up. I cannot get over her. We can do a shiny pink eyeshadow. Would it be crazy to give her an eyeliner like this? Honestly, maybe. I don't want to ruin her. We're getting a little carried away. We can throw on a little blush and some red pink matte lipstick. And then that will be our final sim for Rosetta in our style. And you guys, I take it back. She is by far my favorite one. And then she can go back here and also be in her fairy form. So next we have Fawn, who's the animal fairy, and Fawn is rascally and full of mirth and mischief. She's always ready to play, and the more rough and tumble the game, the better. Fawn also has a softer side where she takes care of animals like the mother dove. And Fawn has like a big like braided ponytail. Oh my gosh, wait, we're totally doing this. I feel like this is like perfect for her. And we can go in and actually, instead of giving her a dress, I'm gonna see if we can create her outfit with a top and bottoms because they're very different colors. So she has like a one strap orange top. We could potentially just do a little crop top moment. It might actually benefit us to get the skirt first. And her skirt is brown and it looks like it's like made of feathers. Maybe even this with a little bit more of the ruffle. Let's do that and then get our orange top. We have the one strap, but nothing that's short sleeved. And then she actually has brown like boots on. They're like a reddish brown. They kind of look like this actually. I can't say this is like the cutest look ever, but it kind of works. And then we can go up and do her makeup. We can do a soft brown shadow, a liner. We can get some blush on her. And then her lips are more of that orangey pink color, like maybe a little bit more like that. Okay, there we have more of an orangey lip. And then we can go in and get her wings. I think maybe we'll do these ones for Fawn and make them mostly clear with hints of that like auburn color, like that. Okay, those are pretty. And then that will be our first outfit here for Fawn. And then going to her party look, not that. Let's try to find her some hair. We could just do like down and straight like this. I think that's really pretty for Fawn. And then we keep her bangs. For an outfit, I think we go bottoms first. And I'm thinking shorts or pants. This skirt is so cute, but I want her to realistically be in something she can like tumble around in. But I think I'm going to make that her everyday skirt instead. So now this will be her outfit over there. We could do like these jeans and then like a cute orange top maybe. We could give her this top that's still like cute, but it's also a little bit more like street style. Or maybe even just this top where it's casual, but it's still got like the cute sleeves. Maybe we can do that. For shoes, we are definitely going like boots or sneakers. Like we could just go with these tennis shoes. For accessories, I feel like Fawn is definitely giving like this little thing on her arm. I don't know why. I'm just getting that vibe. And maybe this on the other arm. Okay, wait, that's really cute. Actually, I feel like we could give that to Rosetta. Yeah, let's put that on her and just do the little stick one on Fawn. We could do like some light rings and then up here in the face. I think like the little mushroom ones could be really cute, especially in this like brown. I could totally see Fawn wearing those. Or we could put her in like the realistic mushroom ones. I have so many mushroom options. Let's do these ones we had her in. We can do a very just casual necklace. And then for makeup here, we could do this pretty brown eyeshadow with the liner. We could throw on the blush, maybe a little bit more of it. And then for lips again, let's try to get that like orangish color. Maybe just like this. And then that will be our outfit for Fawn. I hate when I just have to have them in like jeans, but I do think that like makes the most sense for her. And then of course we have her original outfit and her fairy form. And then last, we are going to make Vidya, who is also one of my favorites. And Vidya is a fast flying fairy who tends to be secretive, keeping extra pixie dust locked in a box hidden under her bed where other fairies can't find it. She's self-centered and believes not all fairies are created equal, but her personality also changes a lot over the various movies in this series. So Vidya has like a big, like voluminous ponytail. Okay, wait, we're definitely going to do this for her. I feel like that's some of the most volume we're going to get. She's got kind of like a mauve eyeshadow, like that. We'll give her a little blush. And she's got more of that like mauve-y pink lipstick, like that. Ugh, I think she is so cute. And she is actually wearing pants. It might be sort of hard to find this weird shade of like magenta, but I'm hoping we can do it. And she's not wearing like purple. It is like a reddish purple, like this, but these are not really the type of pants I'm looking for. Let's maybe put these on her for now. Okay, also, as I've been playing around with a new pack, I never think to check base game or not custom content clothing. However, Enchanted by Nature has this skirt, which I think would actually be cute on a lot of the fairies, but I don't want them all to look the exact same. Like, Iridescent could wear this, Tink could wear this, but where I think I want to use it right now is on Vidya. And then rather trying to figure out pants, we can put on some leggings. These could be like perfect if we have them in the right color, but it's not really looking like we do. Okay, I feel like we have to do these because they're the right color. And then I'm actually gonna take those off and see if we can't find our top first. This is pretty similar and it's definitely like the color I'm looking for. Okay, I have searched for matching custom content for far too long. What if we just do the shirt that matches the skirt? I actually think that's really pretty on Vidya. And then maybe we can just add this accessory so she has straps coming out. Okay, yeah, come through Enchanted by Nature. So then we want that same stupid color of shoe. And she just wears like pointy flats. Like we can put her in those. All right, and then we'll go into her fairy form here. And I feel like Vidya's wings are like huge. Let's do these and get our clear pattern going again. And then we can have her wings going on. And then that will be our normal look for Vidya. Then we can go back down and move to her party wear. Again, crazy outfit. Okay, I still think we go like big hair. We could maybe do this for Vidya. I think that's really pretty on her actually, and I could see her doing her hair like that. I also like it actually maybe better with the bangs in front. And then for a fit, I feel like Vidya gives like Y2K like baddie energy. Okay, like honestly, this skirt is in her color and it's really cute. Oh my gosh, shut up. This is actually super cute on her. We could also do this like floral top that comes in the same color. For shoes, I think maybe we give her boots just to offset that we don't have a lot going on in the leg area. And we are just on the hunt for boots that are the same color as this outfit. Okay, we have these, but I don't actually like these boots. We have these that are a little bit darker, but they're so pretty. I feel like we can make those work. We can throw on a bracelet. I think maybe this butterfly ring. And then up here, I might just give her these flowers that match her outfit. And we can do the matching necklace to her bracelet. For makeup, I want like a dark purple eye. Let's do this for eyeshadow, a little bit more aggressive. We can give Vidya a heavier winged liner, some blush, and maybe a little bit of a glossier lip like that. And then that will be our final outfit for Vidya here. And then obviously she's got her fairy form. And that is going to be it for our Pixie Hollow Fairies. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, feel free to leave a like or a comment and subscribe for more videos like this one and to see my next video where we create a village for the Pixie Hollow Fairies. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.